French toast tacos. Let's get into it. I just had to give y'all a banger for my first video. It's the first video we gotta show off. So go to tortilla wraps, their flour, sugar, vanilla, eggs, cinnamon, milk. This is for the salsa. We got cilantro, onion, tomato. Got the potato in the background, followed by the sausage. I use pork patties for this video, but honestly, you can use whatever sausage you want. It's your choice. And I'm not gonna lie, I started using turkey sausage a couple weeks ago, and this is probably the best switch ever. So here's the potato. You saw me wash it off, and I'm gonna shred it down for the hash. As you can see, I'm using this entire potato. We're not leaving around any scraps. Alright, the hash is done. I'm gonna take it to the sink, wash it off, and strain it. This process is me just making sure I got all the dirt off before I cook it. Now I'm just going to press all the water out so by the time I get to the pan, it's nice and dry. Just like them edges, I had to lay the hash brown down on a plate under some paper towel to make sure they're really, really dry. Because when I go into the pan, I don't want it to stick. It's about that time. So as my cast iron was heating up, I do my butter, my oil in there. This is me moving it around. And next, I'm going to throw the hash in and let it do its thing. Finally, it's time for the main attraction, the French toast itself. You see, we started out with some vanilla, milk, cinnamon, nutmeg, sugar, and lastly the eggs. This is just for the video. You can add as much as anything as you like. If you want to go crazy on the cinnamon or sugar, you can do as you please. Honestly, I don't measure a lot just because it's for the video. I know how much to put in it, but eventually I'll start doing little recipes for y'all so y'all can do the exact same thing I'm doing. After we finish mixing the French toast mix, we're going to go back and check on the hash. You didn't think I wasn't going to season the hash, did you? Come on. Everything over here get that TLC. Why I hit it with some basic salt, pepper, and cayenne pepper. Simple. Look at me moving the potatoes with ease. It's like I'm working in a non-stick pan. Got a nice brown coming in too. No more scraping and scratching the bottom of the pan. Make it easy. Next up, we got the eggs. I'm not going to cook them just yet because I want everything else to be done first. But for some reason, a lot of people don't know how or just simply can't make eggs. It's really, really simple, and I'll probably make a second video on just different ways of how to make eggs. After I finish beating the eggs, I'm going to set them to the side, and we're going to move on to our salsa. Safety first, wet cloth down, board on top so it doesn't move when you cut. By now you might be guessing, but I'm making a basic pico salsa. Here you see me just grabbing what I need. I don't need the entire onion, and I don't need all the cilantro. So I'm going to dice the onion and tomato and chop down the cilantro. Next, I'm going to hit it with a splash of vinegar because the onions are so strong for some reason. I'm going to hit it with some lemon juice, salt, pepper, and sugar. Give that a little mixy mix, set it to the side, and call it a day. Finally, our hash browns are done. I'm going to put them in a bowl. Then we're going to move on to our sausages. I'm just going to sear them off, then chop them up. Once I know they got a little color on the bottom, now I'm just going to start chopping them up so they can cook all the way through. Once the sausage is done, we're going to add it to the collection. And now it's time to cook our tortillas. Just like a regular piece of bread, we're going to submerge our tortilla wrap and head over right to our cast iron. Straight into the pan, we're going to cook our tortillas till golden brown on both sides. Here we're going to give it a little flip and boom, nice and brown. This was the best investment I've ever made, a taco holder. Don't even think about it. Go buy one if you don't have one. Once all of my tortillas are cooked through, now it's time for the eggs. As always, I'm gonna butter up our pan. I throw a little bit of oil in there, and then we're gonna toss the eggs right in. Into the hot skillet, here comes the eggs. And literally, once the eggs hit the pan, just go in a circular motion all the way until they're done. Once the eggs are done, we're going to add it to the collection and then finish it with some cheese on top, and then we're going to give everything a good mix. Now it's time to assemble. Each taco gets the same generous amount, and then we're going to top it all with some pico. Get a look at those. Man, just imagine waking up to these. We're not even done yet. That's the crazy part. Next up, get that syrup in there. Slow drizzle. You don't need too much, just enough. And before you go, I had to give you a dunk. Come on, man. This looks too good to pass up. Try it for yourself. Let me know how it come out. Delicioso.